Hey guys, Mark here, and today we're going to be doing a setup tour. Let's check it out. Whoa, what the heck happened over here? It's a mess. I can't work in this mess. Oh geez. What's happening back here? Oh god. Who did this cable management? What? Look at all these boxes. All this junk. Well, if you haven't figured out by now, this setup is definitely a mess. It's a wreck, and there's good reason for that. I'm actually going to be redoing my entire setup, redoing this entire office actually. So what I plan to do is, first and foremost, get rid of everything you see here. Well, at least remove it from the room. And then I'm going to paint the walls, and I decided that I'm going to paint the walls a dark gray color, which I think will go really well with the relatively red hardwood floors in this room. Then I'm going to take this desk, I'm going to move this desk over to this side. I'm going to take my TV, mount it on top of the desk, over the desk I should say. I'm going to remove the guitars from the wall. These are great, but they take a little too much room on this wall. I think I might mount them on either side of the window here. I think that would look cool. I'll probably get a smaller lounge chair that will go back here so I can watch TV or just kick back and relax. I'm also going to move around the computer. I'm going to change up the way the surround sound is laid out right now. It's a little bit messy with the cables running just in front of the walls. And they're back here as well. I'm going to probably get rid of these bookshelves or move them or something. I like displaying all of my goodies, the boxes and things like that, but it's a little bit much and it takes a lot of space, and I'm trying to make this office feel more open and easy to work with. Definitely got to clean out that closet. I might actually make this closet an extended part of the room, and maybe that would be a good place to put these bookshelves for organization. Anyways, so I'm going to stop this video now. I'm going to work on this room this weekend, and hopefully we'll have a kick-ass setup by the time we're done here. Whew, okay, so I just finished cleaning out the room. You can see what a difference it is. You can see the before and the after shot here. There's still a lot of work to be done though. I got to patch up the holes. I've got to do the electrical, paint the room of course. But I'm going to go to the store right now, get a few things, and I will be right back. Alright guys, so I just got back from the store and I want to show you some of the things I picked up and show you what I'm going to plan on doing. So here are the outlets I'm going to be replacing the really ugly almond colored ones with. These are a nice dark gray. Here are the faceplates, there's a switch. The problem with the switch in this room is that, let me show you. So this switch right here, it's the only light switch in the room, controls that outlet right there. Problem is that outlet is going to be where my computer and TV are hooked up. So it's not really going to be able to do much, but it'll at least look good. So here's a stud finder. Oh, speaking of stud finder, let me show you something. So perfect here. So we have a stud here that aligns directly with the power outlet, which is perfect because the TV mount only uses two vertical studs, two vertical screws, so that's good. But the problem is I wanted to originally run the speakers through the wall and run the HDMI cables through the wall, but if we do this, let's see, so we'll find a stud. So there's a stud here, so this is where there's no stud, right? We'll watch what happens. Uh-oh. So what that basically means is there is a fire block behind this wall, which makes it extremely difficult, at least for me, to route wires through the wall, so it's not going to happen. So instead, I don't have them in this room. Actually, I have one here. Pick that up. So we're going to use these wire concealers. They're just going to go straight on the wall like that, and they will hide the wires. The problem is, unless you have a white wall, these are kind of ugly and they kind of stick out. So to help with that, I got this chrome spray paint, and I'm going to be using this spray paint to spray that a chrome color so it will look a little bit more modern and it will be a little more pleasing to the eye. So the other thing I got were these spade drill bits. So these are for drilling holes, larger holes into wood and other things. So what I plan on doing is drilling a hole right around here where my keyboard will sit and route the USB cables underneath the desk. So it'll give me that wireless keyboard aesthetic and keep the desk relatively clean. These are two photo lights that I picked up from Walmart, and they are relatively inexpensive, but I think they add a really cool aesthetic. And the nice thing about these are they're movable, right? You can rotate them up and down, left and right. And so I got some of these Philips Hue bulbs to put inside of these lights so I can use them not only for really nice accent lighting, but I can use them for filming and photography as well. And then I got another addition to my SmartThings collection, and that is a motion sensor, and I plan on putting that motion sensor up in the corner here, so whenever I walk into the room, the lights will turn on. So excited about that. Oh, let me talk about this guy. Probably my favorite tool I bought. This is a current tester. You just plug it into any of the outlets, and it will tell you if you have A, wired the outlet correctly, and B, most importantly, if there's actually any current going to that outlet. So it will save me from a world of hurt if I, for example, turn off the power from the breaker box, but power is actually still live on these wires, and I don't want to have to deal with that. So that's about where we are right now. We obviously still have to finish painting the room. Once that's done, we'll start mounting the TVs, doing the wiring and stuff like that. So it's a process, but we are getting there. All right, guys, that concludes the first part of the journey to my Epic setup. I'll be releasing more in-depth videos this week, so subscribe to stay tuned. If you have any ideas to help make my setup epic, let me know in the comments below, and thanks so much for watching. I'm Mark, and as always, I'll see you in the cloud.